Guys, you've watched Nottingham Forest beat Fenerbahce in their that was not Carabao, that was Europa League. In their last match, it was against Fenerbahce, and they won a 3-1. And the man of the match in that performance, I will tell you, was it was Eliot Anderson. And this is a guy who United has targeted for some time now. Of course, amid some other teams also claiming they want him. Manchester City as well is in the bus trying to look for his signature. But I'm thinking United just has to go for Elliot and Anderson, according to what I've seen him do. Of course, amidst our all our targets, Tonalis and Baleba, Wharton, but I think I'm beginning to circle around Elliot Anderson because of what I've seen lately. This boy do. But you need to subscribe because you don't want to miss out on any other uploads as we do. Put them up for you. You just want to do a favor and subscribe because you don't want to miss out on Manchester United news. So I get so obsessed whenever I watch Elliot Anderson play. This is a guy who he really deserves to play for Manchester United. I just hope he has that heart for Manchester United because we want only players that want to play for us. And I want I'm not quite sure if Anderson will be willing to play for United, but him and Kobe Mino would make a very perfect combination in that midfield, and they would push us for another decade of good football in that midfield. And he has that kind of presence, like of Declan Rice of Arsenal. And you clearly see all that those caliber of players that you'll have to pay a really big amount of money to secure their signatures. You remember what Arsenal paid for Declan Rice from West Ham? They really had to cough 100 million, I think, plus even something on top. But it pays off. That's what I know. And if United had to go for Anderson, it would cost them maybe close to 100, could be 80, depending on how the Nottingham pulls their guns. But they have had a relationship before with Manchester United. Of course, some of our players have been there, and you see Anthony Elanga was once there at Nottingham from Manchester United, and I get a feeling like this is a kind of relationship that will also make this deal come to a reality. But many of the fans are beginning to, I think, change their minds. Like United just has to pay the money for Elliot Anderson and have him play for Manchester United because this is a guy who just organizes the midfield in his own way. He has his own aura that you just can't stop. And Henderson is IQ as a player. I think he just does it the perfect way. And partnering Kobe Maino, I think this would be a very perfect one. They would work magic in that midfield. But of course, I think we needed about two signings of mid for that midfield. And even if we got maybe Baleba, me, I'm still stuck on Baleba. By the way, I'm not yet completely done with Baleba. I still think he has something that he can offer at Manchester United, considering why he wants to play for Manchester United. That's what gives me courage. Like Baleba will can still do something for us if we brought him here. So Casemiro will be leaving in the summer, of course. It is confirmed. There are no talks of any a new deal or something, he will be leaving. Yes, so United will just have to look for their, of course, even if Anderson doesn't, the deal doesn't mature for Anderson, we just hope United bring in a, a more brilliant and sound midfielder right in there. Even if Tonali, I think for me, Tonali would be my second choice. Yes, Anderson would be my first choice, Tonali second choice. Maybe I go to Baleba, third choice. Then I would come to Wharton, amidst of course all the other ones that were still linked with. But I think the perfect deal would be Anderson, because uh, this is a guy who is always assisting. He has that vision for goal, and many times you find him giving those assists. And you imagine this kind of a guy with an eye for the goal and those perfect passes. You would imagine this would make something magical with our front line of Kuna, Mads, and Benjamin Sesko. It would really work something good for us, and I personally have no doubt about that. I'm only thinking Ineos just have to do something for us this upcoming window. We don't The window should not just go without any new signings, and uh, amidst of course all other challenges, maybe uh, balancing their books or whatsoever. But United just have to prepare some good amount of money to make sure we land in those exciting players to come and help us in that midfield. So, guys, I am just excited. Chelsea has dropped points, by the way. They have dropped points against Burnley, and United will be uh, dancing in that top four. We are united. We are united. The top four is ours, and these boys have to also put up some effort so that we get into that. We are hoping for a trophy. By the way, we want the title. So United these boys don't have to sleep, because Chelsea has dropped their points. They just have to keep moving on, and the title is what we are after. So, guys, subscribe.